spaghetti. Change of plans. We're going to the grocery store. Look at this fool.
Look at that, boys.
Wait till you sit on this thing. Do you know what cheese for like amulitas?
Yeah, baby.
Let's get it. What is up, guys? The time has finally come. Had a very busy couple weeks since Sturgis, and we're finally ready to start tearing into the 04 FXD. And what was your #1 complaint?
My #1 was the mid control.
We fixed that, and then you had to.
That,
then Juan rode majority of the miles home.
Yeah, right, dude. I know I sounded like a little when I was riding this thing home because the head controls, but every Harley I've ever owned, you've always steered me in that direction. I even really never questioned it. I was like, okay, yeah, 9.5, 8, whatever. Get the bars up there and be more comfortable. Complaining a lot, I felt bad.
One thing is for the vlog, sometimes when there's a little bit of complaining, we accentuate. We play on it. You know?
I wasn't accentuated, dude. I was pissed.
No, I was gonna say, for the most part, Cole was never like actually complaining until we asked him, like, hey, like, I could tell he was hurting, but he was just all quiet. Like, he wasn't saying anything. I was like, all right, I'm gonna help you ride it. Not because he was complaining or anything. The times you guys heard it, it was definitely because we were asking him. Like,
yeah, we would pick on him, be like, what's wrong, dude? What's wrong? We're going to start tearing into this bike over the next couple weeks on the vlog, right? One of the main things that, you know, bothered all of us was the bars and risers. Not high enough, and these drag bars are awful. Another thing is we don't really like the slip-on muffler 2 into 2. Probably change the exhaust out. Cole, I'm a little bummed that you took the seat off of it.
Well, no, that was, we were trying to get it back into its original state.
No, well, I think the seat that...
No, 100%. I'm gonna get a new seat for my bike. That's
all right. So we're gonna put this seat back on it at some point.
Yeah. No, this seat, we just wanted to kind of have it on display of how it kind of got home.
There's gonna be a couple things going on the bike, and even Juan was just bringing it up. Well, you know, I don't really like this oil pressure gauge. I don't like where it is. Should we change it? Or there's just things keep popping up. Are we gonna change the air filter? Are we gonna do suspension on it? And so there's definitely goals of doing that, and we're gonna see like kind of what we can get done over the next couple weeks, because we figured out how we're gonna be able to give this thing away.
So you're gonna go to thrashinsupply.com for all the rules, or there's a link in the description of this video, and you can learn there how to enter for a chance to win the 04 Dyna.
Another cool thing is I'm wearing a brand new shirt right now.
There it is right there.
And these two boys got the same design but different colorway on the site right now. So there's some fresh shirts up there, so when you hit the site, go check that out. But here's the deal. We're gonna dive into this thing, and then over the next couple weeks, we're also gonna take it to a bunch of taco stops. So let's get into this.
All right, first things first.
Bars and risers.
Chrome with black bars.
Yeah, chrome risers.
I do like that.
Black bars.
Yeah, I like, it's like your Dyna.
Yeah.
The chrome black bars.
And figure out like we cut wires and stuff. And
Well, it was only the turn signal.
This thing came off. We did see a lot of comments saying how you liked this gauge, which it is kind of cool, but the problem is it never worked. And we would have very easily been able to install this on our set of risers. It doesn't work right now. So for now, we're just gonna unplug it. Maybe we'll try to get it to work later, and if it does, we'll reinstall it. Oh, you're just chasing
Because that back plug
yeah.
is so big, it wouldn't fit through here, so I just took it off.
You might as well take it off, because we're gonna be doing the brake lines and stuff. Just leave it off.
Why are you yelling, dude?
Not yelling.
Yeah. I'm trying to lift the tank, the back of the tank up, so I'm disconnecting this fuel line.
So as you can see, guys, this bike has a lot of aftermarket spaghetti. So a little bit of that is kind of troubleshooting what's going on here. One of the blinkers fell off on our ride. I realized we will probably remove these goofy blinkers. What? It's here. Control kit. All right.
What do we got? What do we got?
We got a clutch cable, throttle cables. We've got a brake line. Electrical add-ons.
Easy peasy.
Cool. All right, let's get this box in here. Give you guys a reference, it is about lunchtime right now. We're starting this about, what is it, 12 noon-ish? Our goal is to have this bike riding before dinner time, be able to go take it out for a little taco rip.
I just cut the zip tie, and you can bring it down.
Would you say one?
The gauge is definitely disconnected.
Are you gonna be able to get it out?
I think so. I mean, I'm
Right.
asking the shortest.
Right there. I'm just thinking, I'm gonna start draining the oil on the trans so that I can take the clutch off. clutch cable.
All right, so I found this like control box that's definitely for the gauge. If you worked on Harleys, you'll recognize this plug. This is a gauge plug. They still use it on current bikes. It's good because it confirms our suspicion that all this spaghetti was just for the gauge.
I wonder if the gauge ever actually even worked.
I think it did, and honestly, they did a pretty good job. They like bought the new clips that are zip ties to hold the harness. Like they must have cut the original ones and bought new ones because it was zip tied properly onto the frame.
Interesting to see what it tastes like.
Oh, hey, look, you missed it. It's clean.
When we stopped at the O'Reilly's, I think it was, in Utah, I checked the dipstick and all that stuff, make sure the levels were good, and all the oil on the dipstick looked pretty fresh.
Well, that looks clean. I'm only draining it just so that I can take this off and change the clutch cable.
Is this powering something or now I'm confused?
Here, I'm gonna do this so nobody dies. It's like me and my buddies when we were 16 wiring a car stereo.
Also, if it was unplugged, I'm assuming it's for a reason. Well, I don't even know if this is the power. I'm just assuming this was power. We need, the brown is ground, so we need to hold the ground. I would go like that, yeah. Okay, and then we need to give this yellow guy some juice.
Are you guys doing that? Pulling this so I can remove the cable.
It's not grounded. No. Hold on, is that a good ground? That should be a good ground, right? We gave it a valiant effort to directly power it straight from the battery. It didn't work, so I'm assuming it didn't work. That's why it was originally unplugged.
I mean, we don't even know from 2004 to now when that was installed.
Yeah.
And even like when it may have ever worked. I dropped the little ball bearing. Got it. Ta-da!
Well, since it's not gonna work, getting rid of the spaghetti, brother. There it is.
This thing needs a little cleaning, dude. The bottom of it's so grimy.
All right, I think I figured out the problem. It was never plugged in. The plug is broken right there though. I don't know if you can see that clip, but it's... Wanna try again one?
No, I already
Oh, there's nothing that would hold the plug in, so it could have vibrated out.
Yeah. Like there's a little bit of meat on there still.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, here we go. Cable that we ordered. Let's compare it. Should be what we need. I mean, that's about probably the length of the risers and bars, so.
Yeah, you can.
Clutch cables installed. I'll just clean this gasket. Should be good.
We also kind of need to do this too to fish.
Oh, this guy.
What about?
No, yeah, we can do that.
That's what I was gonna say. It's probably better we take out the battery.
Fish that up for me so we're not bending it later.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what the proper length that we measured on my bike was?
What?
69 inches.
Okay, you're
This
good.
is also an easy pull clutch, so it's gonna make
What do you mean it's an easy pull clutch?
the cable. We need to unplug all this extra wires that are.
Yeah, this is just garbage right here. There's a positive wire just chilling with some
Getting
electrical
rid of it.
tape around it. We're getting rid of it. The other side just fell off on the road. Well, it didn't fall off. It was like this. So I ripped it.
Properly discarded it.
So just do that to this side.
We're filling it back up with oil. Next, I'll hit the brake line.
It looks a whole lot better. Look at that, boys.
Cleaned up. Look at this fool.
It's so bad. I did it again. I wiped my face.
Yeah, look at the length difference on this. Might be a little too long, but it's definitely gonna fit, I'll tell you that. Grab, brake. We're about to take it off, and I'm gonna take it's gonna leak a little bit, so don't pull yet. It's gonna leak. Find a spot over here. There we go.
Alrighty. Dude, there it is. Looks way better now.
Basically, I pulled the front brake line off. I figured I would kind of get it dialed up on the bench. Take it back over there, put on the brake. I think we can hammer this out pretty quick. Maybe empty the brake fluid out real quick so we can put some fresh.
Do we
have
bars
brake
and
fluid?
risers
Do we have enough brake
We
fluid?
have brake fluid.
All right.
We put bars and risers first so we could clock everything.
I think we just like get it on, like get the stuff to start hanging. All right, so we've gotten to a point with the brakes and the clutch cable, as well as you guys figured out all the wiring, that it is time for us to go grab the parts so we could start like mocking stuff up and know how long we need to put the wires together, and kind of it'll help us out. So let's go
All right,
shopping.
let's go. Grab some parts for this thing.
Yeah. All right, so we're about to take you guys into the warehouse, get the stuff we want to throw on this right now.
First things first, get some risers. What do we say? 9.5 pullback?
Chrome, baby.
Chromies, those are right here. 95, 25. Let's check it out. Sheesh, look at that, boys.
Throttle tube.
Throttle tube.
We need good and tight, some bushings.
You got the good
Are you
tights,
keeping
good
track of
tights,
inventory?
Oh yeah.
You don't even know. Dude, acts like he knew where his stuff was. Right there.
What's good sides?
Right here. That's for the same bike too.
Grips and bars, what grips do we want to do? What is?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Chance, you might know. Do we have our new Speedway perch clamps? All right, he's gonna look for perch clamps. Now we need bars this way. Let's do black, yeah? Oh wait, where's twice cut? Ooh, yeah, let's do twice cut.
Brother.
That's good.
Sick.
All right. Yeah, mid-bend black.
Right here, brother. We got mid-band black. This
All
is
right,
it.
look at this guy, inventory manager. So we got bushings, risers, handlebars, perch clamps. Why don't we clear out this table and put the parts that we're not? Let's move this.
Gonna cut the zip tie so we could get the slack out and pull the plugs off because they're hidden inside the frame.
All right, while you're doing that, I'll start undoing the throttle cables.
They're buried behind that air filter.
Yeah, I might have to take the air filter off, huh?
That's what
You
Cole-
think? That's what I'm in the middle of right now, brother.
I was over there focused on the brake, dude. I don't know. I thought maybe you guys were just excited looking at the whole.
It is interesting setup. There's like, look, this is like a vacuum that like sweeps underneath and goes to the actuator for this.
Pretty nice. We have not tapped into Cole's bike at all. So I have seen a couple comments like, what's wrong with Cole's bike? What's wrong with Cole's bike? Well, we're gonna focus on this bike for the next couple weeks.
I've been in the office, I think like 5 days this week, or this month.
I've been in the office 5 days this week. It's like, well, that sounds like you've been here all week then.
You getting it?
Yep. Okay. There's one of the plugs.
It's like some homemade cutout paper gaskets or cork, I guess, probably. Look a little wet. Maybe at some point we should try to get new ones of those. It's always a pain, isn't it?
Okay. All right, can you give me more? All right, I got one side out.
Throttle cables that came on it. Let's go compare them to the ones that we just got. There we go. Fresh, proper length cable. Looks like we got 6-ish more inches, 6 to 8 more inches.
There it is.
Nice work. You got one out?
Both are out.
Oh, both out?
Let's do the same.
So one thing that I noticed was this side had a spring. The front one had a spring in it, and this one had a spring, so I made sure to put the right one in the right one. You're starting looking at the wiring?
Yeah.
Harley.
Oh yeah, 4 wires.
I'm trying to get the right code.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
while you're doing that, I'm going to start kind of assembling the risers and stuff. All right, so I just ripped out the original bushings that came in this bike. I'm putting a set of these good and tight bushings. Stronger compound, which will make it, as we go higher with the risers and add more leverage, they won't be sloppy.
All right, so I pulled out the 6 cables with the same color code, and I'm just gonna replace them one by one. It just plugs in, as you can see, the white and black. It's white and black. I'm gonna put some shrink wrap on it right here, and then this plugs in, like that. And then we're just gonna shrink wrap it, do the same to all of them, and then we'll extend the harness by that much.
Okay, so we noticed a lot of grime on this air filter piece, and we also noticed that the catch cans do not have any bolts in them.
Look at the oil pressure line. That's what I was noticing. I was like, where's all this debris?
And so a lot of this could just be like coming from this.
100%.
We're not the happiest with this air filter kit. Juan has his old one that was on his bike. You have gaskets that would work on it?
On my bike?
Was there any gaskets
This
there?
is exactly how it came off.
So you don't have gaskets.
I don't know. I guess not. I mean, who knows what happened to my bike before I got it.
Yeah. For today, we're gonna throw this back on, but I think at some point we should consider fixing this one.
See, that
Yeah.
thing-
All right, so the cheap, what I was already not happy with, just crumbled like a potato chip, bro.
All right, do you
So-
want to get one from our boy, or do you want to give my sentimental one that I made that was off my bike?
Will it work on this one? Where? I don't know the program, but this was off of a newer one, so let's go see, is that gap right? I have the O-rings for it. No, look at how much different that is.
I mean, it's not building up a lot of pressure. I think it'll work.
All right, I'm trying.
There's
Oh,
two
wait a
plugs.
second, wait a second. That's a spacer for this. That's why my air filter didn't work. And that spacer puts this pressure in. That's what's actuating.
Yeah, that's what's actuating this. But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't notice it had that spacer plate.
Yeah, that's the only reason why this is on. The thing is about that, it's a whole nother, because now there's gaskets there. So if we start to take that apart,
All right, let's put the other filter back on. We can make a gasket.
I got other gaskets. We can either like cut some out or we can go run to the dealership. AutoZone or the dealership will have that size, kind of just like standard.
Oh no, I know like on my bike, it had an O-ring. So I don't know if it's like our bike, it would be different, but we could, what do we have? Cut this circle off.
Yeah, but see how much bigger it is?
It doesn't need to be, oh, let me see. Where's
See what
this?
I'm saying?
Yeah, but look at, you can see where what it's actually hitting on.
see.
This is like extra material on top.
Get it clear, this.
Wait.
Do you have a punch set?
Wait. I mean, we have enough material. There's enough big spots. I don't know how far out. Oh, it's not bad. No, but you haven't cut the hole though.
All right, there it is.
What do we got going on?
Gonna make our own custom gaskets. We found this material and we want to get this job done, so we're gonna do with what we got.
So that's one of the things that I wanted to point out is like going into a bar and riser setup on a bike that is 20 years old. You just kind of never know what you're gonna run into. And even just like finding out that there was a spacer plate on the throttle body, which creates the vacuum to then open up the valves for like this fake supercharger look, Pro Charger. And right now we don't have the gaskets to remove it or fix that. We don't have the stuff, so we're just like, hey, let's make some gaskets. And the gaskets come out good. We had some extra gasket material.
Check that out.
We got the clutch line ready to go. We got the throttle cables ready to go. The brake cable should be pretty easy. I'm waiting to do that until we get the bars and risers kind of set up here. I did get the bushings in. What are you grabbing it right now? I put a little Loctite in there. Also just kind of for lube as I thread it in. Juan got the gaskets done. So I don't want to put the bars in there yet because I don't want to scratch the powder coat like without setting them where we really want them. So I'm just gonna like lightly snug this up until he has the switches ready.
Well, we can also put the top clamp
That's what I was
on.
gonna do.
Yeah.
Yep. This bar setup, like putting a 1-inch bar in there, isn't needed. I don't do it all the time, but just kind of because we're all working on it, 3 hands on deck, I'm trying to get stuff done quicker. And because we want to go get tacos on this bike, so we want to make sure it runs. There's always a little bit of play. Like these are totally tight, but there's gonna be play in your bushings, even just like straightening them up. So I will snug them down, but like my final torque will be when the bars are on there and I know that they're totally straight with the trees.
All right, so big problem with older Dynas and FXRs is the headlight. You can never see where you're going at night. So Holly actually sent us some right before Sturgis. We had an extra, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in this thing. Super easy, just unplug the stock one. That's what the plug looks like. Then it comes with a new plug and a little extra wiring if you need it. With this, you don't, so.
Loctite. We got the fresh homemade gaskets. To me, should work better than what was there. And then we got to thick that thing is.
Putting the cables in through the bars. The old setup was not internally wired, and we're definitely gonna do that because it's a much cleaner look. It's a little bit harder, a little more work. I think it's worth it in the end for a cleaner install. Check that out. There's a cloth. There's some vents in it. What do we got?
Was there a gasket over here or no? What kind? Yep.
How's it look?
Is that the
How do my
used one?
gaskets work, dude? My gaskets? Oh, they look clean too.
Yeah, bro, cleaner than it did. Hardware, Loctite. Someone right now is basically watching us work on their bike. Well, at least they'll know how it was put together. They can always watch it back if they want to swap something out.
This kit super easy. No soldering required, and it's fully reversible, so I really like that.
So all the cables have been ran through the bars by Juan. I did the clutch, throttle, and the brake. They're lightly set up. They need to be fully done when the bars and risers are done. But we're gonna lower the bike. We're gonna even put the seat on it, set the bars in there, clamp them down the way that they should sit, and then we'll start attaching all the cables and wires.
Cold burger. Whoa, where'd you get the Nature Valley bar?
All right, snack boys. Hold on. Let me kind of buy it out a little bit. All right, hit me with it.
Rolling back a little bit.
I will. I just want to get a little bit on there. Probably like right there, right?
A little further. Back. Oh, good.
Juan, wait till you sit on this thing. Feels real nice.
Why we went as tall as we did.
Feel that thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Okay, Juan may be able to call out the torque specs, but especially with the bushings, I just go tight. Now that the bars are in, we verified that they're straight with the wheel. We verified the bars are straight. I torqued this down pretty tight. And when I say that, I torqued that down tight, I didn't put a torque wrench on it. I just did it tight. So watch, like I'm leaning into this. Feels tight, but like I'm still going. This is a long wrench.
But they're soft, so they're gonna
Squish.
squish a little bit.
And even kind of break down and keep squishing. So they can kind of even loosen up a little bit. But I put my back into it.
And Loctite.
And actually get them pretty dang tight because I don't want any flex. I really want them secure. And then you'll see this. I go in on our risers with the bars. I verified they're straight. I like where they are. And then I just hammer down. Dude, these are extremely tight. If we were to put a torque wrench on it, it would be tight.
I like to have a number so you can troubleshoot if there's any issues. You could automatically know that you're good.
But
If you
so
do-
like, explain what happened. A customer
So
came.
yeah, customer came in. He was using a regular size 3/8 ratchet, did not have a torque wrench. He's like, I put it on tight and it got loose. The issue is like, what feels tight with the small ratchet doesn't necessarily mean it's tight. So I always just like to double check and ensure with the torque wrench how tight it is. Lance has been wrenching on bikes for a really long time, so he has a really good understanding of what tight is, even with the small wrench. But if you haven't been wrenching too much, again, a small ratchet could trick you.
Well, and I was gonna say, like, for these bolts, you don't want to use a small ratchet, use a big one, and you're gonna know, you're gonna feel the leverage.
Yeah.
Opposite, you're not gonna want to use a half-inch drive gone down to whatever this is, 3/8, and then torque on it too hard because that's over tight. You kind of use the proper wrench.
Yeah,
to get
and that's
proper-
the thing too. I was just using to get max torque. I was using a wrench this long, but no way would I want to use a wrench this long on these. The torque almost felt the same.
Yeah.
Like I almost put the same pressure, but the length of the wrench also changed. Okay, seat back off to pull the wiring through, right?
And we gotta tighten the gas tank back down.
I'm going to cut off a 1/2 inch of this side. Our bars come as throttle by wire bars.
Why are you so familiar with how long a 1/2 inch is?
Yeah.
I'd say like
Why do
that.
all the rulers have LC on 1/2 inch?
I would trust it right there. That might be a little more than half. Let's just see how close my
Guesstimation is?
guess is, dude. Let's just to see, dude.
I forgot about
A little bit more than 1/2 inch.
5/8.
Yeah, we'll go 5/8.
Dude, that's nearly 1/2 inch because 1/2 inch is right there.
Oh,
Look,
that's it.
you could go a little more, but like,
I thought it was more
it's
than 1/2
fine.
inch.
That's fine. That's what I'm saying.
Fine.
And by the time you set the throttle off of the bar and you adjust it, I mean, watch, I'll go a little bit more, but honestly, without a tape measure, that would have been just fine. I don't know, maybe there's a better way to cut bars. I've been doing cutting bars on dirt bikes like this for over 20 years. And then doing it to my Harleys like this.
Did you cut your bars for freestyle?
Yeah.
I used to
I'd cut them in a lot so you could do like tricks around the bars. They weren't all
I
wide.
cut them for racing because I always get gnarly blisters on my thumb.
All right, it's time to install the brake and the clutch. So let's grab these. Do you want to run the cable there?
What were you checking about?
Are we happy with where that is?
Yeah, I think just tighten it. It's fine. It's perfect.
All right. That's it. I realized to set the lever, I kind of wanted the controls on. For the 11. Levers aren't fully set, but I think we're good enough to start bleeding the brake. Keep in mind, we're filling this whole brake line with fluid right now. So we're pushing the air through and pulling the fluid through. All right, brake is working. Show them how the brake works, Cole. Putting the cap back on.
The screwdriver right here.
Oh. This is normally why I don't buy these kits. I'm not extremely happy with like how long this. Now we did it for a, what was it, a 12 to 14 inch rise. We're in that range and this line is way too long. Now it's not the end of the world because we can totally ride it today, check it out, but also make a plan to order a cable that could probably be 4 inches shorter.
It's weird that these cables, the clutch and throttle, are like pretty much perfect, and this one's just way too long.
A little bit of sweep, it works. All right, what do we got going over here, Juan?
Battery back on. We could test the switch housing, ignition, all that stuff.
We could set the throttle. Well, we can know.
Oh, you mean set the throttle?
I guess we'll wait till Lance does that, but let's see if this turns on the pump.
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
Is the fuse in?
Oh,
no,
main fuse is out. I was like,
I remember you guys kept playing with the fuse and I saw it on the table.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Let's see, lights on. Look how bright that freaking headlight is, and it's like the cool white light too.
Yeah.
Remember we were riding in front of you, we were like, who's got that World War II light on? I'm just tightening the battery.
We kind of wanted to cook tacos tonight, so we brought out the griddle, but we've been working quite a bit, and I don't really feel like running to the store and getting stuff when we could just run and get someone to cook better tacos for us. Horn, well, high beam works. All right, well, Juan does a couple final touches to give her a little shine. We haven't even washed her since Sturgis, to be honest. I think it needs a proper wash at some point. It's about to come down. We have officially adjusted and corrected the stance. We put mids on it, we put a new seat, and we put bars and risers. Got our parking lot down, we can't go in there yet.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We just stand on the seat.
My guy's on a sequin right now with the bike.
I think she's running good. Tire might be a little not as sticky as I'd like. Honestly, the first couple times I like pulled it up, even the last time, I was like, we just put these bars in rise. I was like, what if something just like slips off? Like there. But I trust my boys, I trust our work. That's it, guys. This is just day one of getting this bike dialed. Runs good, made it all the way home from Sturgis. Now that we put the bars and risers on, it's even better, and we're not done yet.
And now, like,
there's bigger plans for this thing.
After we've like kind of dug into it, I'm like kind of like opened up the book of like, all right, we can do this now, we can do that. Like
all month, we're gonna be dialing this thing in and going getting tacos. So head over to thrashinsupply.com to learn how you can enter to have a chance to win this.
Yeah.
Change of plans. We're going to the grocery store. We're getting taco
We're
stuff.
firing up the grill. Yeah, baby.
All right, boys, we just pulled up to Vallarta. I've been probably shopping and making tacos from this place for the past 20, 25 years. Hell yeah.
You've been cooking since you're 9 years old?
Is that the 20 years would make, well, I was 14? Okay, 20 years. 20 years, like when we built for Fuel TV.
Yeah.
I cooked us out of tacos like that.
Okay.
I mean, that was like 15 then.
I was gonna say also, it was our first ride on it. I think it was great, dude.
Yeah.
I could have done 10,000 miles on that thing. So much better night and day.
Fresh
dude.
made white corn tortillas.
There it is.
All right, next up, we gotta get the pastor. Well, let me ask you this. Hey, have you ever cooked tacos? Don't lie.
No. Right here, baby.
That's it,
Al
dude.
pastor for tacos.
And it's already pre-chopped, ready to go.
How many pounds do we need?
Usually like a 3/4 of a pound per person. Half a pound, 3/4 of a pound.
I want
Like
to do
two-
it be
2
safe.
pounds.
Be a pound per person, 3 pounds.
You want 3 pounds? You're feeling yourself right now?
Oh, no, all right. 2.
No, it's a lot, dude.
It is.
But I think 2 pounds is enough. The other thing is like we gotta pick out a queso we want, some salsas we want,
Guac. We need guac.
and some chips. Dude, their chips here are fresh made. We'll do 2 pounds of the marinated pork, please. That's it, brother. Thank you. Do you know what cheese for like amulitas?
¿Cuál queso usan para hacer mulitas? Sí, como tacos con queso, pero como quesadilla. Okay.
We'll take half a pound, 1 pound. Half a pound. And then maybe we'll do like a little bit of cojita and a little bit of...
What do we got, bro?
It's good. It's probably good. Thank you.
Good. Boom.
It's like a Wawa melting cheese.
All right, look. This is you.
The
and
guy
then-
she told you.
That's who we're
I love how we both like rushed over to get it first. We won't need that much, and we need some cilantro too.
My guy is going all out. I didn't know we were gonna be this in depth with all the toppings,
I
but
got
I'm
you,
stoked.
bro.
I'm stoked on it.
Thank you. Right here.
Put it in a little baggie.
Yeah, we will. Your Mexican Coke's gonna be right here.
I'll get the mid-size
Is
one.
that a Mexican?
Yeah, dude. Little 6er.
Like fools, we only brought your bike with bags. Look at the fresh chips coming out the conveyor belt. Look at
Hey,
Are you gonna be able to get these back without?
crunching them.
We're gonna have to ride with these on our bars.
It's all right, dude. We got snacks for the whole week.
Actually, Juan and I are stoked because we'll eat the leftovers tomorrow for lunch.
You want to get enough for like tomorrow, or you want to get enough just for tonight? We'll have the chips and stuff.
Yeah.
So
And then get some red sauce. Come on, bro.
yeah, not those.
Nah, this is a week. Here we go. Oh, dude.
Free chopped. We don't even need to cut it.
There it is. I don't need green.
That
Spicy.
or the spicy guac.
Spicy, dude. Spicy guac's so good.
Well, yeah, for those, you gotta run these. It's a little like more viscous.
What's this though? Extra hot? I think we just go
Just get the
regular
regular,
hot.
yeah.
We can have a Cholula at the office. I like it.
100%, yeah.
You could just get this. Too hungry, bro. When I get to the shop, I'm gonna annihilate the chips and guac before the food's even ready. Look at that. I think we might have to have some on our handlebars. Not too bad, but I am hungry.
That was the only caveat for making it at the shop, that we're gonna wait while we're making it. So we're just getting hungry and hungrier.
I mean, my biggest concern is this stuff. Well, we might have to just carry those by hand. Yeah.
Unless I take the gears, there we go. Easy.
Here.
Those in there.
I don't know about that. So we got that.
Yeah, now the clutch is all.
I lost them.
Bro, you lost? I'm done, dude. I'm done.
I forgot how light they were.
I'm done, dude.
I put them in my lap for a second and I went to go do something and then and they went.
At least
I always admit my failures.
No, he never admits his failures.
I would have rather had some crunched ones, but still have some of them in there. Seen that. He's like, yeah, baby.
Let's get it. I love it. Yeah. Be honest with you guys, part of buying this too was like be sick to kind of master our tacos together a little bit better. Be able to do them quick, like feel good about it, and then serve, like open up on a Saturday and like free tacos if you pull up. So that's a goal of mine.
Yeah.
It may take a couple weeks or months, but Oh, chopped onions, guac, chopped cilantro,
Lard.
avocado salsa, queso.
We got a whole lot more.
Yeah, I was
Dude, we
gonna
got the
say.
tortillas.
Appetizers, chips, salsa, and guac. Homie.
What about
Watch.
this? No, I'm just gonna turn it all the way low.
Fire.
We're not even gonna make it to the tacos, bro. Cheers. But I think we should rip up the 04. I think it should be hanging out with us as we're grilling. You know, last couple weeks it's gonna be in our hands.
That's
So much
proper, dude. Oh no! We're missing the thingy.
I told you we were missing a bolt on that.
It
I
was missing
know,
a bolt
but-
from on the way from Sturgis too, though.
Oh, it broke.
It's missing the cap now.
Oh no.
We could 3D print one.
First, I'm gonna drop these jalapenos on to get those
The
going.
jalapenos? Should we cut them in half or no?
A little over 2 pounds.
$9.
Give you an idea. Marinated pastor.
We're just gonna throw it all in there?
Yep.
Brother. The meat for my tacos. Where's the meat for yours?
Yeah, right. I want to get a little char on it, but if you guys could smell this right now. All right, homie, what are you doing? Making a nacho over there? Real lard, bro. Okay. So what are we doing? Just like a couple right now, just to like see how they taste?
Get them started, yeah.
No
get 'em started.
cheese?
No cheese right now.
Okay.
Get them started.
Little sample nacho, dude. Look, put some meat in it. We're gonna put some hot sauce here. A little green sauce. Mmm.
Dang.
Hey, where'd you put the churro?
Yeah. This tortilla looks really good right there. It's got nice and crispy.
Okay.
Give me like,
Bro.
What do we got, Juan? What do you
Dude, look at that. Little bit of cilantro. I did the trifecta. I did the green sauce, red sauce, and guac. I'm gonna skip on the onion. I just want cilantro and some cheese. Look at that. Mmm.
do? Feeling it?
That's fire, part. Dude.
Oh, dude, the next one's gonna be with cheese.
Sprinkle. Ah, that's what I'm gonna do right now.
All right.
Here,
They'll
give
do
me-
the cheese on the griddle, but I would put a little bit more of the lard down.
Yeah, I want green, red, onion, cilantro.
Here's my taco. So fresh.
All right, there's another for.
All right, brother. Look at this. Hey, this is restaurant quality, dude.
Oh, better than
Look at that.
restaurants. Put some cheese
Let me
in
see. Hey, brother.
Up.
Epic.
I'm trying a little technique here with the,
I didn't even know this was filming, but look, here it is. I got a little quesadilla. Oh, I need some of this cheese. Dual cheese. Are we running dual cheese, dude?
Dude.
Hey, my cheese worked pretty good, dude. I'm stoked on that.
Oh, brother, you saw it. Cole's got
I'm
it.
going opposite of Juan. I'm going cheese on top.
Here I go.
Hey,
There you
cheese
go.
fire, dude.
There you go.
Fire.
Watch.
Little charred
Put some
cheese.
meat on it.
Yeah.
Monster of cheese, bro.
I've
No,
seen how they do it.
all right. Definitely got to go a little onion, a little cilantro, a little green. And then I'm going to double back with the cheese. Bro. Homie.
Need a photo.
That is like,
Hold still.
bro, that is no joke. The level of cheese with the pastor that's spicy, with the crispy onions, the salsas that we put on there. This is just as good as any street taco we've ever had. I mean, the only thing I would say is I've had some better pastor where they've shaved it and you had it really crispy. If I got this on the street, I would not be complaining.
Do a little sauce.
Charred. Dude.
I'm loading this one up.
Yeah, and then soup. Oh,
There we go. Dude, I'm going.
going
I'm going in, bro. I'm starving. I throttled down on the chips so I could survive for this.
Another one, dude.
That sounds like
Tahini, homie.
gnarly, dude. I
So
don't think I
good.
could do that.
This jalapeno with the tahini, bomb. It's, I mean, I didn't get into the seeds of it, but it's really good one.
Oh, how hot.
It's gonna be hot, yeah.
Woo. There's steam going my throat.
Does that even do justice? Look at how good that looks.
Oh my gosh, dude. Honestly, it tastes better because we made it.
Yeah. That, little pepper.
I'm not even hungry. This tastes so good. I can't stop.
Cheers to homemade tacos.
Yeah, baby. Definitely gonna be whipping this thing out a lot more than I expected.
All right, guys, so there you have it. We just had an epic day dialing in this 2004 Dyna that we rode all the way from the Black Hills of South Dakota.
From the dealer, Black Hills.
Yes.
Harley-Davidson.
So bikes coming together. We got to ride a little bit. You got to ride it a little bit.
You guys rode it a lot more than I did, but the little runs I did here, I mean, night and day difference with the barn raiser setup. I mean, I knew it, but it was cool, like experiencing that, and I'm stoked. What are we gonna do next?
You guys are gonna have to watch and find out. But one of the fun things that we did today too is our first time as a team making tacos here at Thrashin Supply.
Yep, that was epic. A lot better than I expected.
I was mind blown at how good we were at. I mean, we've watched it a lot. We've
Yeah.
seen the techniques, and now we got to apply what we learned.
So we had a blast. We hope you guys learned something while watching us cook tacos. Maybe it inspires you to cook some tacos on Tuesday. So if you guys wanna learn how to
Enter for a chance to win the 04 Dyna. Go to,
thrashinsupply.com. Check it out. Some new shirts are on the website.
I think we take as many parts off my bike as we can, because I'm gonna be rebuilding that thing anyways, so.
All right, guys, there you have it. See you on the next one.
See you later.
Later, boys.
So,